Children, let's we learn main course book and reference course book in Standard 4 English Medium subject Math. In main course book, chapter number 13, Fields and Fancies. And in reference course book, chapter number 30, Shapes and Patterns. In previous video, I solved exercise number 13.1, some shape. Here, solid shapes. A shape that has only two dimensions. Length and width. Width or width. In two, only one. Length, width. But no depth is called a flat. It's called a flat or a two-dimension shape. A flat or two-dimension shape. Square, triangles and rectangle are some 2D shapes. Again one type. A shape that has only two dimensions, length and width, but no depth is called a flat or a two-dimension shapes. Square, triangle and rectangle are some 2D shapes. You can touch only. You cannot hold in your arms. Now next one, a shape that has three dimensions. Length, breadth and width is called a solid or a three-dimensional 3D shapes. Spheres, then cuboids, cylinders are some 3D shapes. Here again one time, some shape that has three dimensions. Length, breadth, width is called a solid or three-dimensional 3D shape. Sphere, cuboid and cylinder are some 3D shape. Now we are using 2D shape and 3D shape and make nets. A net is a two-dimensional figure. That can be folded to create three-dimensional. A net is a two-dimensional figure that can be folded to create three-dimensional object. You can tell by looking at the parts of a net what a 3D figure it will create when folded. You can tell by looking at the parts of a net what 3D figure it will create when folded. Here cube. This one is a 2D figure. 3D figure. This one is a net. You fold it, this type of net, and made here cube. Cylinder. Net of a cube. Net of a cylinder. Net of cone. Net of cube, net of cylinder and net of cone. Now next topic is views. Views of an object mean how it looks when it is seen from different positions. When it's seen from different positions, they are basically their views. They are basically three views: front view, top view and side view. There are front view, top view and side view. A three-dimensional object can look different when viewed from different positions. A three-dimensional object can look different when viewed from different positions. View, front view means हम जो सामने से फ्रंट साइड से देखते हैं वो. साइड व्यू मीन कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट को आप साइड से देखते हो वो. और टॉप व्यू मीन्स कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट को आप ऊपर से देखते हो वो. तो फ्रंट व्यू, टॉप व्यू एंड साइड व्यू. नाउ हियर एक्सरसाइज नंबर 13.2 रिलेटेड बोथ टॉपिक. Match the net with their solid object. Match the nets with their solid object. First, Which solids objects nets are there? Cube nets are there. This nets is cube nets. This cuboid. This net is cuboid. This one cylinder. And this one cone. This one cone. First net is cube nets. Second net cuboid. Third net cylinder. And fourth net cone. Now next question. For each of the following solids, identify the front, top and side view. For each of the following solid, identify the top, front and side view. A tent. This view is top view, this view is side view and this view is front view. So this view is what? Front view. Here front view. Then this view is what? Side view. Which view? Side view. And this view is top view. You look the tent top sides, you look this type of view. So this one is top view. Cone look like a tent. It is also what? It is a cap. It is a cap or cap. So this view is front view. This view is front view. This view is side view. And you look the cap of the top side. It is look like this. This view is top view. Front view, side view and top view. Which view? Cap. First one is the front view. Second one is the side view. And third one is the top view. Now next topic is tiling and tessellation. Arrangement of shapes or tiles that fit into each other without any gaps or overlapping is called tessellation or tiling. Again one time, arrangement of shape or tiles that fit into each other without any gaps or without any overlapping is called tessellation or tiling. A beehive is a good example of tessellation. Beehive is a good example of tessellation. Bee made hive or hive halls look like a net, this type, without overlapping and without tiling, without overlapping and without gaps. They made beehive. Without gaps they are made hives. Now in exercise number 13.3 question 1, it is your homework. Question 2, choose the tile that can be tessellate the given area. Choose the tile that can be tessellate that area. Here square, circle, no tessellate. Square, yes, both are tessellate without overlapping and without any gap. Oval, not. Here this shape. So triangle, yes. Here you join here triangle without any overlapping and without gap. Circle, no. And square, no. Here triangle, oval, no. Triangle, yes. Triangle and triangle join, tessellate without any gaps and without any overlapping. Now exercise number 13.4, perimeter. Perimeter is the total length of the boundary of a plane closed figure. Perimeter is the total length of a boundary of a plane closed figure. The word perimeter is derived from Greek word. Peri meaning around. Peri meaning around and meter meaning measuring. Meter meaning measure. In short, perimeter means the total to all sides of a given plane figure. The total all sides of given figure. Now we are solving here 13.4. Find the perimeter of the following shape. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 multiply L plus B, and perimeter of square is equal to 4 multiply side. 4 multiply side. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 multiply L plus B. Yeah, 2L plus 2B, and perimeter of square is equal to 4 multiply side, and perimeter of triangle is equal to side plus side plus side. Yeah, perimeter of rectangle is equal to side plus side plus side plus side, 4 times side, and perimeter of another shape, so side plus side plus side plus side plus side. Now this shape is rectangle shape, so perimeter is equal to 2L plus B. L means length and B means breadth. So 2, 6 plus 4. So 2 multiply 10. So 20 centimeter. Perimeter of this shape is equal to 20 centimeter. This shape is triangle shape. So perimeter of triangle is equal to S plus S plus S, means side plus side plus side. So 4 plus 4 plus 3. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 3, 11 centimeter. Then perimeter of square is equal to perimeter of square is equal to 4 multiply side. Yeah, side plus side plus side plus side. So 4 multiply 2 is equal to 8 centimeter. Now perimeter of this shape, so its perimeter of this shape is 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4, means side plus side plus side plus side. 4, 4, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 16 and 17 centimeter. 16 plus 17. 16 plus 2. 16 plus 1. 17 centimeter. So perimeter of this shape is equal to 17 centimeter. Now exercise number 13.4, question number 2. Find the length of the missing side given the perimeter of the figure. Find the length of the missing side given the perimeter of the figures given. Here what given? Perimeter given, and we find here one missing side. So length of missing side is equal to 60. Perimeter is what? 60 minus the sides plus sides, 13 plus 16 plus 40. Then 60 minus here 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. Carry 1. 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 43. Now 60 minus 43. Here 10. 10 minus 3, 7. And 5 minus 1, 5 minus 4, 1. So 17 centimeter. So missing side here 17 centimeter. By doing this type, you know perimeter is equal to side plus side plus side plus side. 4 times side, 5 times sides and 6 times sides also. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times side. So perimeter 60 centimeter, and here one sides are missed. So length of missing side 60 minus 13 plus 16 plus 14. So 43. 60 minus 43 is equal to 17 centimeter. So missing side's length is equal to 17 centimeter. Now find here another one. So length of missing side is equal to, here perimeter is equal to 230 centimeter minus 40 plus 50 plus 80 centimeter. 230 minus 5 plus 8, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 8, 8 plus 8, 1, 16 and 1, 17. 170 centimeter. 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 5, 70. So 170 centimeter. 230 minus 170, 0, here 1, here 13. 13 minus 7, here 6, here 0. So 60 centimeter. The length of a missing side is equal to 60 centimeter. Length of a missing side 60 centimeter. Now next one here, perimeter 35. One side is measure 15 centimeter, another one is 12 centimeter. So length of missing side is equal to perimeter 35 minus 15 plus 12 centimeter. So 35 minus 5 plus 2, 7 and 1 plus 1, 2, 27. 35 minus 27. Here 2, here what? Here 15. 15 minus 7, 8 and here 0. So 8 centimeter. Missing side. Length of missing side measurement is 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter. Perimeter given here 35 centimeter. Length of missing side, how to find it? So perimeter is equal to side plus side plus side. So perimeter minus sides and you get it, another one missing side. So length of missing side is equal to 8 centimeter. I hope you understand in this topic. Take care students. Thank you kids.